Hey guys, it's Jim Halterman from TV Guide Magazine and TV Insider. I'm here with Deidre Hall from Days of Our Lives. We've got big things to talk about.
You need to let yourself go completely and feel that way again. Perhaps you'd be more open to the idea if you knew my plans, which can only come to fruition with your help. You can never go back on the approval you gave Ben to bring a child into the world. The future is in your hands, Marlena. I think it's time that I share with you exactly what I have in store for that child.
I want to back up first, though. I know when I first heard the storyline was coming back, I screamed inside and out. What was your reaction when you first heard? Because I watched the show back then. I remember that whole storyline. What was your impression when they first told you it was coming back?
Okay, now the storyline to which you're referring is
the possession storyline.
Thank you. Okay. Just want to make sure you say it.
Yes.
Wow. Yeah. Well, I knew that she was going to be possessed again, and of course, there's nothing that says possession like levitation. But Jim, what was so different about it this time was that now 25 years ago was the first levitation. I mean, we're dating ourselves now.
Yeah.
But we didn't have the special effects then that we have now. So
Yeah.
if you were a little frightened then, we are so going to get you now. It's great. I mean, the bed rocks and the windows fly open and the thing. I mean, it's wild. It is completely terrifying this time.
So when Ron Carlivati or Ken, I don't know who first told you, what was your reaction when you first heard about it coming back, that the story was coming back, the possession story?
My concern the first time around when Jim Riley wrote Possession was that it can't be hokey. It has to be real. It's got to be powerful and we didn't know it was Marlena until Christmas Eve when everybody was in church and all this stuff had happened. All of a sudden, whoops, there she goes. So the audience went insane. And we also, at that point, got a much younger audience joining us because they went mad for it. And at the time, I thought we just have to do it as well as we possibly can. And this time, I wasn't as concerned about that because, of course, we know how to do those tricks now. But what's gotten added is all of the special effects that we get to have now that we didn't have at our fingertips last time. So it's just, I was pleased, and I think it's been long enough that the audience that saw it 25 years ago is geared up for it, and the new audience is going to go insane.
Tell me about shooting the levitation scene, which when this video airs, people will have just seen it. How long did it take to shoot? You don't have to spoil everything because I like the magic of not really knowing exactly what happens, but I'm guessing it's something that took a while to shoot. Is that true?
I don't know that it took a while. The prep took a very long time because you had a number of cameras that had to be, that were synchronized to roll at the same time, and ISO cameras, obviously. And the wind machines, because they wanted things flying in the room, not just the windows crashing open and the doors crashing open and the curtains flying everywhere, but things flying around, paper. I mean, just a flurry of activity. And Marlena levitated before. This time, the bed rock and rolls. And it's utterly terrifying.
One of the stories going on around the same time, I know Ben and Sierra are talking about maybe having a baby. Ben is reluctant because of his serial killer past, which makes sense. Marlena suddenly kind of tries to coerce him. Marlena, the possessed Marlena, tries to coerce Ben into saying, yes, you should have a baby. Can you talk about what her motivation is there as much as you can say?
Well, of course, it's possessed Marlena. And the devil would love to have a child to do his evil work.
Yeah.
So, obviously the fantasy is that, get that baby, get your hands on that baby, because it would have there was a line, I can't recite it now, but that this child would have the Brady goodness and purity, and the Weston evil, wicked, so it would be a completely malleable human being. And if the devil could get his hands on that baby, it would be really good.
Yeah. And I'm sure Ben really trusts Marlena because she's helped him so much the past few years. So I'm guessing we'll probably feel a little sorry for Ben because we know he's being duped in a way. He won't know this.
Yes. Yeah. It's poor Ben, you know, he's finally gotten his life together. He's finally happy. He's got the woman of his dreams and they're having a baby, and here comes the devil. You know, it's such good drama. It's such, you know, Ron really has tied a lot of those ends together so they overlap beautifully.
But this storyline, you get to really have a lot of fun playing this possessed Marlena. How's that been for you?
So much fun to be bad. So much fun, you know, just because, you know, just from talking to a number of performers, it's great fun to be good, and it's on the money, and people love you, and you're safe in the supermarket and all that. But when you're bad, you're really fun.
Want to see more great TV coverage? Make sure to hit the subscribe button below this video.